Hey everybody, this is Moose bringing you another weekly news segment with Games Revealed. Let's go ahead and jump on into this week's news information. First up for you, we've got Mario Kart is making the news again, and not for a new game or anything like that, but it is actually the US's best racing game seller, period. It has finally made it. It's making the news, it's broken the history, and it is the best-selling game for the US. Honestly, not surprising. You've been playing Mario Kart for as far as the NES Super, and honestly, it's been killing it ever since. I loved it on the 64. Everybody's loved it on every platform that it's come out on since, and especially the Switch. It's taken the world by storm. So if you haven't had a chance to jump in and be part of the movement that has made it the best-selling game in US history, go ahead and jump on it now and contribute just a little bit more to secure its foreverness in the future. Moving forward, we have some Ghost of Tsunami. We have some Ghost of Tsushima news, and it's actually pretty important news, so I need to call it by its real name. They have announced a spectacular multiplayer project that they are working on, and while there are some hints that maybe a PS5 developer is working on possibly a sequel, or maybe just a PS5 port, or maybe just some new content for the game, we do know that there is some sweet multiplayer action as well that has been announced, and I cannot wait. As far as we know, there's not much else said about it. We know with the success of Legends, where you're basically battling a never-ending horde wave or a 20-some-odd wave horde wave with your friends, and while that was a lot of fun, it's exciting to possibly get some PvP elements. So very exciting what's coming. Keep on top of it and keep checking back to Games Revealed for more news on Ghost of Tsushima, because that is definitely one of our games that we love. Moving on, we have some Resident Evil 8 news, some very exciting stuff. A new trailer and a new demo has been dropped. And there's some time frames that we need to stick to with this demo, so it's definitely, if it's one on your list, make sure you look for this. Because this is a time-limited demo, and in more ways than one. But let's go ahead and talk about the release dates, and then we'll talk about more time limits that are probably going to hamper you in your playthrough. Maybe. North America gets the multi-platform Resident Evil Village demo for North America May 1st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Europe is getting it dropped May 2nd at 2 a.m. and Asia as well May 2nd at 8 a.m. The issue here is you only have 24 hours to play it. It's available May 1st to May 2nd in North America, 2nd to the 3rd in Europe and Asia, same time. So whatever time it started at, expect 24 hours later, it's going to be taken away. So that is the time limit there. So you have until May 1st, May 2nd for the US to play it. Now, when you do download it and you start it, you are also under a time limit there. Players will have an 8-hour window to play the game for up to 1 hour. So out of that whole 24-hour period you're allowed to play the game, you have an 8-hour window to play 1 hour of the game. But we're getting a lot more actual game mechanics in this demo. So it should be a lot of fun, and it should be definitely well worth your 1 hour of time. And hopefully you're able to get that 1 hour in that 24-hour window of the 8-hour window when you start. So when you do start, 8 hours. Make sure you get it done. Moving on, getting into a little Magic-y world. Magic Arena Early Access is coming out on selected devices, and those selected devices are luckily on the Android platform. Now, while not every Android is going to be able to play this right away, they do have plans to fully release on additional Android devices, tablets, and iOS support coming later this year. But basically, the Android devices that are going to be able to play it are ones where the player meet the recommended hardware requirements. You can download it and play it. So check it out. It is in early access on Google Play, I believe, right now. So check it out. Jump on there. If you can download it, it'll let you. If you can't, it'll tell you your device is not able to download it, or you just are denied access for some reason. But no, later this year, it's going to come out for the support for hopefully everybody's phone. And honestly, Magic the Gathering on the go is probably the best thing for that game. That's where I would rather play that game, and I will be looking for it on my device after I get done with this news segment. Moving on to the next one, we have a Hitman series developer, IO. They have opened a new Barcelona studio, and they're going to be working on a new Hitman project or further Hitman projects. We're also going to get a Project 007 out of them, which if anybody is going to deliver and actually masterly nail James Bond games, it's going to be IO Interactive. So very exciting about that. And they've announced an unannounced new IP that will also be being worked on out of this studio. So 3 pretty big games. 1, you're getting more Hitman if you're already a Hitman fan. 2, you're getting some sorry, I got a cat around here meowing. You're getting a James Bond 007 game, which, like I said, they have been doing very good with the Hitman games and actually making it feel like you're kind of in that high-class world where, I don't know, it just feels right. And I've never kind of felt like I was in a good, healthy, normal, feel-good situation like I was with Agent 47. So I'm excited to hopefully get that with James Bond in the Project 007 game that IO Interactive is making. So please check that out if you're interested, and keep your ear to the ground, and also here at Games Revealed for that unannounced new IP. Hopefully they'll be letting us know what that is. Possibly at E3. We'll see. The last bit of sexy news here is probably one of my favorite ones. If you're a fan of Rainbow Six Siege, you know that skins and charms are quite heavy in that game. You want to unlock the new stuff and make your operator look as badass as possible. Well, what's more badass than Rick and Morty, my friends? You can give yourself the Pickle Rick outfit or a Gromflemite outfit. And we'll get into the details of those right now as soon as I stop burping or doing whatever I'm struggling with. But getting into the details, Smoke has the Pickle Rick outfit. Sledge has the Gromflemite outfit, and we're going to get into the details of what each one of those include. I'm kind of torn because some of them have some really great things, and the other one is Pickle Rick, so they got those going for them. So the Smoke Pickle Rick bundle features one of Rick's most notorious forms, obviously in the pickle, but not just the pickle. You're the rat pickle, so you've got all the rat parts attached to you, and apparently a creepy headgear, which I think is that rat face. So anyway, and I think he's got that smoke mask on there. I got to relook that up. But anyway, it looks like Rick is sporting the outfit after his rat parts are attached. Again, I said that. The weapon skin also comes with a portal gun attachment. Awesome. As well as a Pickle Rick charm. So pretty cool. Not only a little throw to the portal gun where you can go to any universe that you want, but you get that Pickle Rick charm as well. Now, if you're not feeling Smoke, if you're more of a Sludge player, luckily for you, they do get a Gromflemite skin bundle. And honestly, what has me more excited for this one than the other one is the fact that your charm for this gun is a SEAL Team Rick charm. So that would have me kind of moving towards the Gromflemite Sledge bundle over the Smoke, but honestly, I'll probably end up getting them both the next time I load that game up. But very exciting, along with the Sludge skin, so he features the Gromflemite uniform and headgear. He also includes the Federation Defense attachment skin, a weapon skin for the Sludge's M590A1, which I think that is his shotgun, if I'm not mistaken. And then he gets the SEAL Team Rick charm. Very badass. Honestly, look out for those bundles, and I'm very excited to look on Twitch and see who's streaming with those bad boys coming up. And honestly, I want them both. But that SEAL Team Rick charm looks pretty hilarious. All right, so that's about it for the good segment of it. We do have some bad and ugly going on, but not much. I couldn't find much in the weekly news this week. The bad is more kind of like a sarcastic bad, and we'll get into that right now. What we've got here in this news segment is there is a Amnesia Fortnite the movie documentary coming out soon. And what this is it's a documentary or a movie about this group of game developers. But what it is it's going to be a 2-week game jam documentary documenting their whole 2 weeks, where they're going to make 4 prototype games and obviously 1 movie. which is Amnesia Fortnite. Honestly, if you really like games and you really appreciate the developers that go through all of their hard work to bring us these blockbuster games, please give this movie or documentary a watch. You can literally see in the trailer people just glassy-eyed, just staring off into space because of what they must go through. That mental mayhem must be incredibly exhausting. And for us looking to build a game ourselves, I cannot wait for that level of exhaustion to sink in. So go ahead and give that one a shot. I know I will be watching it when it releases, but give the trailer a look. It looks pretty entertaining, and honestly, it might open your eyes to what these developers and these writers and these programmers have to do just to bring us those sweet, sweet games that we beg for. Last up is The Ugly, and this one kind of was ugly. I don't understand how this one got started, but apparently there were some rumors that Square Enix was for sale. And there were interested buyers. I don't know who those interested buyers were, but apparently there were multiple interested parties looking to acquire Square Enix and take them. Square Enix finally came out this week and said they are not interested in selling. It doesn't sound like they were ever interested in selling. And while that may be true, we can have two things be true at the same time. Somebody could be interested and Square Enix could still be not interested. So while I don't really know what's going on with all of that, it feels more like media hype to try and get them in the news, maybe potentially because they're going to be dropping some hot news later. But if it's going to be hot then, why get into the media now? And that's it about for the weekly news. I do have some short list information here. The Epic free games available for this week and the next ones that are coming out. I'm going to go through right now. The 3 free games currently available on Epic Game Launchers is Deponia, The Complete Journey, Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth, and The First Tree. All 3 games currently free. Go grab your copy at Epic. Those are free until April 22nd. After April 22nd to the 29th, there are 2 more free games that come out. One is Alien Isolation, and the other is Hand of Fate 2. And I know Shagman, our buddy Shag, has been very amped on Hand of Fate, I believe, and Hand of Fate 2. So I'm excited to pick this up for free and give it a shot and see what he has been loving about this game. Last bit of information is Ubisoft Forward E3 has confirmed that they will be attending the online digital E3 conference. So please pay attention to that and look out for them if there's anything exciting that they should be announcing. That's it for the weekly news this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully there was something in there that you were excited about. I myself am very excited for the Resident Evil 8 trailer and demo. I finally get to play it on my PS4. And Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer, probably the things I'm most excited about. Again, thanks for jumping in this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Have a good weekend, everyone.